Good afternoon, this is Jeff with Sewer Tech Northwest. Today we're at property address 9646 Southwest Whitford Lane here in Beaverton. We're located at the front of the home. We're to the left of the front doorway. We have a 4-inch cast iron cleanout as our point of access. We're going to insert the camera and check the overall condition and serviceability of the sanitary sewer line. We'll have water running here in just a moment. Here we go. Here at 30 feet, line transitions over to 6-inch concrete pipe. Looks like we may have some sort of issue here going on. We've got a lot of standing water in the concrete. And here at 63 feet, we have reached the main lateral connection. I'm going to do locates to verify where this is at exactly, and then we'll let the pipe drain out completely before reeling back in. We've got standing water throughout much of the concrete. It looks like a root intrusion right at the start of the concrete, so we'll give it a good look over here in a moment. All right, located the camera head successfully out the main on Whitfield. It terminates in the little kind of cul-de-sac here. All right, we've had the water turned off now for quite a while. We still have a little bit trickling through here. I don't know if we have a leaky toilet flapper inside or something, but we've had it all turned off for at least 5 minutes now. It's still kind of trickling, so we're going to go ahead and reel in here. You can see we do have standing water leading all the way up to the main lateral. Now at this point right here we are at an inch of standing water. The water line just went up over the camera lens, and the camera height in total is 1 inch. So at this point here it's at an inch of standing water. And the reason that's important is that I typically start to see debris collect once you get at least an inch of standing water for at least 5 feet static with no water running inside. Now we definitely have that here. It kind of goes in and out of the belly. You can see it now, it's kind of tapering off here. We're going to see if we've got any more standing water leading from that point. Otherwise, I am going to put a marking down there and recommend at least a spot repair from that for that particular belly. Now, the water is very, very thick with debris. You can see that it's thick like a slurry. And generally, what ends up happening is slowly but surely debris will or can build up and eventually cause a blockage, and that's the concern with bellies. We've got, it looks like we've got some more water coming down the line here. We're going to try and get back here before that actually makes it to us. And then here again we've got, this is over an inch of standing water. That's closer to about 2 inches there in that particular part of the line. So, and then right here, looks like we've got a root intrusion that's punched through. It looks like it's coming right through the sidewall of the pipe here. So because we've got bellies throughout this entire concrete section here, as well as a root intrusion, I am going to recommend a spot repair to correct this entire 6-inch concrete section. Getting a ton of debris buildup in the line, and more to come if it's not dealt with. Now, from here at 30 feet to 63 feet, I do recommend correcting the sewer line. If a repair is not done, I recommend jetting the line and then re-scoping it. I would re-scope it at least at the year mark, so you get an idea of how much debris is collecting in here, and you can kind of go from there. Sometimes, depending on your living habits, sometimes you have to jet these things out regularly, sometimes you don't. But anyway, this is at the amount of water that's in here, toilet paper will collect, not just paper towels and things that shouldn't go down the line. Alright, I've got markings at each end of the repair. The repair starts right at the driveway skirt. Unfortunately, the entire repair is under concrete. We're at 6 feet deep at 30 feet right at the cast iron transition to concrete. We're about 7 feet 3 inches deep here, and then at the main we're at 7 feet deep. So we've got some depths there to kind of monkey around with and figure out if you can grade this puppy properly. That's always kind of the trick here. When you have a house that sits down below street level, even if you have a fairly deep main, in my experience, almost all of them will end up with bellies in them. So hopefully it's just a settling issue and it can just be corrected. But you can see the large amounts of debris we're getting built up here in the line. And that is not helping either, that they're being balled up like that with bellies. Those things will just sit there from now till the end of time, especially if it's paper towels or something. Anyway, there must have been some old tree or something here at some point, because that root intrusion there is, I mean, we're at 6 feet deep at this point, but that's punched right through the sidewall of the pipe there. Now, whatever tree it is gone at this point, but you still have a hole there and some roots that look like they're hanging on for dear life. Anyway, I've got a T marking at the driveway skirt right at the transition. There are a couple dots out in the street in between that and the main, and then at the main lateral connection there's another T marking there. I do recommend a spot repair there to correct that. And after the repair is done, I highly recommend a re-scope. Make sure everything looks good. There's a lot of repairs that get done that do not look good. Someone doesn't compact the ditch properly or something like that, and it will settle again. We're going to go ahead and reel the camera out of the line. The cast iron pipe we just scoped there, although it is original, is still doing its job. It's draining properly. That portion of the line I don't have any issues with. The concrete portion, though, I would get repaired.